Hello, our friends, Evolutionary Energy Arts family.
Hello there. Welcome back.
Welcome back, guys. So you're looking at USGS. This was just showing, let me show you what it was showing. You can see 194 of 194 earthquakes. I have this sorted when you look at it. One day, all magnitudes, right? So, if you go one day, 2.5 plus 36. One day, all magnitudes. Oh, wait a minute. What just happened? It's doing it again. 15. Wow. So you see it just glitched. And I did take a couple of screenshots to show this is glitching all day. 21 and over here, 21. It's glitching. And it's not the only thing that's glitching. Again, you could sort different ways. But here you go. Right now, it's not showing really anything but U.S. or related to U.S. earthquakes. So this could just simply be a new way they're programming, maybe the USGS site. But we're going to show you a couple other things that make me think there's something else going on. European skies swarming with, again, unidentified drones. Very, very reminiscent of 23-24. New Jersey incidents that shut down airports, baffled law enforcement, freaked a lot of people out big time. Now, Mr. MBB did this 12 hours ago, showing this beautiful blue smoke ring, and then something else by it too, up in the sky. This is over Yellowstone, by the way. Does it mean Yellowstone's going to blow? We've never gotten that Yellowstone will blow in a big manner. The guides had said it's possible you'll have more minor eruptions, but not even likely, from Yellowstone in our lifetimes. But at the same time, it's really curious. This was Mr. MBB's last one 12 hours ago. And, zooming into it and all. He does such a good job for over so many years covering all this. He's playing with the different filters and everything. Very interesting. I asked Cindy, what do you feel with this? Because this is, I think, clearly this is somebody communicating.
Well, it felt very avian to me. So I don't know if something's fixing to go on at Yellowstone. I do feel if they were there to agitate Yellowstone, other humans would be feeling agitation too. So I don't think anyone is there to try to make it erupt, but they could be there to try to quell some energy, maybe.
Yeah, well, they do that with the sun too. The blue avians have tried to mitigate things happening too fast with the sun that could possibly endanger all of us. So, this is really curious. Now, at the end of his video, and it's not a long one, it's about 8 minutes, he's showing a series of people, a bunch of people sending in videos of lights malfunctioning, things blinking on and off, cars, headlights blinking on and off. We've seen that ourselves many times in our own home, because this is what entities do. I think there's a lot of entities out there right now that want to awaken the humans on the planet that have been sleepwalking along like mindless zombies.
Well, I do believe, honestly, when we see this on a big scale, on a small scale, there is something that's camouflaged that we cannot see that's creating this energy.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, this is part of the big awakening. You have so many sightings. This one is very, very cool. This one, he's swearing, so I'm going to put that off. Now, because we just watched Mr. MBB's, this one I take a little bit more seriously. And it reminds us a little bit of the Ida, the Pingala, and the Shipshumna. Or if you look at it, the Caduceus. I don't know if they're trying to send us a message that your DNA is mutating or what. Now, again, that looks far away. It's only when he zooms way in that you get this amazing symbol.
Or is it someone's light body that we're looking at? I don't know.
Like a light being.
Like a light being, yeah.
What do you think?
I feel it's very similar to a light being. We're seeing the core.
Okay. Yeah, that would make sense then too. As above, so below. As within, so without. Here you have, this is over Poland, and this is 2 days ago. And what's going on here is drones moving extremely fast. And it's kind of hard to see. Okay, so here you got one over there. Let's see if I don't play it, but do manually move it. Can you see that light right here? It moves blazingly fast out into the field. No, that's not a golf ball. It's no 4. In fact, again, your crop circles are usually made with these orbs, small circular orbs. So there's three different ones in that video there. Here you go. There's another one deploying probes. We have some massive activity. Now, of course, you got your people that are expecting physical second coming, and so they'll view everything as just Project Blue Beam because it's all demonic in nature. I do think, again, there is what we call demonic, which may in reality be just simply interdimensional. Yes, there are demonic beings, but not everything you see is demonic per se. A lot of different beings, are here with us. We're not alone. We've never been alone. There's an object that comes out of the water here, blazing fast. This is in Florida from almost a year ago. As you can see it right here, it comes out of the water and it just shoots by. So you cannot Project Blue Beam that away, as that goes at just incredible speeds.
It splashes in and out too.
I think that's just the sunlight glinting off of it.
It looks like it really goes out to me.
Interesting. Very, very curious to say the least. And how about these? Look at this. More golf balls. This is a close view of these. I'm not sure where these are from.
That's my scientific explanation.
Oh, and I forgot to get one that you had sent me, sweetie. Look at it. This. Looks more pure saucer-ish when you really watch it. Is it just a drone? Again, a lot of people don't want to acknowledge something because it just destroys their belief system, and they can't have that because it'll terrify them. This is one we took back home by Area 51. Yeah, you can see the shape right here. You have to put it down. It was marked private. I put it out public again because they were taking down so many things from evolutionary.
Paranormal, but really, none of it's paranormal.
So you can see it, and I've showed this so many times, but I want to again, just bring out the fact that, why are we so convinced? Because we've captured so much of it ourselves with our own cheap, phones and et cetera, so many times. When we were out in Nevada, we would see things more days than we didn't.
I know, and when we went to visit a friend in California too, we were out doing mantras and just talking with the camera up, and an orb just comes straight out of the sky, and we caught it on camera and just went right into, it seems like it went right into Mike's forehead. It was really wild.
Yeah, and Zeke had to bring me up to this point. He said we're going up to the top of the hill. Right when I say none of it's paranormal, that's when you get, and Cindy could sense this was a reptilian drone. Ultimately the Greys and the reptilians running their regular routes around Area 51. Because again, that's who our military really works with. This was another one that we did, and this is the one that we call the Dragon Skull, which is out there in the same area. Not far from where we shot that drone. And we almost fell down a mine shaft. I almost went straight down. I was in a trance staring at it because I viewed these as eye sockets. I still view them as eye sockets. Look at the nose. This is for breathing right here. And we touched it. It's I want to say it's about 6 feet tall, 7 feet tall, and probably like 12 to 15 feet across. It's pretty damn big. I think it's, again, something that maybe it gets classified as a dinosaur, but in reality what we see and sense is something much more like a dragon than a dinosaur.
That energy was really, really weird because we saw it and we started walking towards it, and it's like caught us, mesmerized us, and no kidding, there was a mine shaft not even 20 feet in front of us, and it was Zeke and Sassy making a ruckus, scaring the birds around us that snapped us out of it. So that was probably one of the more crazy experiences I've had out there.
And this is a mud fossil. We view this as a mud fossil that we found, again, the same sort of area. Doesn't take much to visualize this as being kind of like a mammoth. The only thing is, this thing's huge. I mean, this is huge. I would want to say this is a couple 100 feet long, and probably something like 70 feet this way. I mean, it's big, very big, but it has this shape that's kind of like elephant-like, and yet at the same time, the energy coming off of it was really strong, and I do believe it's a mud fossil.
Yeah, that one's pretty wild looking too. You come across it and you just know it's some body part of some kind.
Yeah. So how high is this off the desert floor? It's pretty tall. I want to say.
I wouldn't climb it.
I mean, Cindy will climb anything, but she was getting kind of weirded out by it, and so this was tucked way back where nobody goes, in the middle of nowhere. How about this one? Here's another one where this guy is walking and he says, what the heck is going on with the sun and the moon? And you could say it's just a residue on his camera, but he seems to not think so, because the sun's setting back there. And so, what's going on with the moon, it should be really what he's saying. And, the moon is basically more like it's more like a whiteboard, and then they do a holographic overlay on the moon. So could be that it's some sort of glitch with the holographic overlay.
Yeah, it could be, but there's just so many weird things happening lately.
Tons. And then you have Avi Loeb. Well, we're going to get there. Let's do this one first. Comet Lemon is now reached 7th magnitude. It's going to peak at 2nd to 3rd, they expect, late October, early November. Second brightest comet right now. The brightest is C2025 R2, or Comet Swan, at 6th magnitude, but they're close, but only visible in the southern hemisphere at this point in time. We were looking at this, and we talked about this sinkhole when it was maybe a quarter of this size, not even, probably less than a quarter. Look at how big it ended up being. This is in Bangkok, Thailand. It ended up being enormous. Do you really think this was just simply one water main break? Look at the size of it. Oh, man. Meanwhile, the Schumann was running in the 50s for quite a while. It's kind of taken a little bit of a step back at the moment, but yeah, consciousness is raising big time. They say James Webb telescope found a black hole inside of a star. Yeah, okay, whatever you want to tell us at this point in time. It's what you discern and work on discerning for yourself. And again, it takes trying to get as clear-minded as possible. Take care of your mind, body, and your spirit. And make sure you get plenty of rest.
And before this life is over, I want a cuddly raccoon.
They are cute guys, aren't they?
They are so cute.
They are. We have a bunch that come regularly.
Yeah, and they they're kind of like bandits for the bird food.
Yeah, they hang upside down and take off, and drop down the bird feeders. As always, guys, we look forward to your comments. Much love. Make sure you are subscribed. Please do share these videos and try to awaken others. Source bless and namaste.
Namaste.